Hey everybody. Hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Hello village. Welcome. I know I look crazy. My lace front is up and all that, but it's because this is Makeup Mondays and I am doing this per request. I got a few palettes, so I may let you guys um choose the palette. I'm going to show you what they are. I'm looking for something to tie my hair back with. Now I know. Okay, there it is. I was about to say, I know I have a thing. Hey, Tatted Hearts. Yes. I mentioned you last night. I said Tatted Hearts and some of my other girls, they only come for the makeup. So it was like, Tatted Hearts, you probably won't see Tatted Hearts unless it's about makeup. We're going back to normal. Okay. We're getting back to normal. So, Makeup Mondays, Tuesday tips, all that kind of stuff. So y'all can be extremely happy. Thanks for my thumbs up already, you guys. Does this sound good? Okay, I'm wearing my lapel microphone because, the hair and all that. Oh my God, Sprite is one of the best sodas ever other than vanilla. Oh, I love vanilla orange Coke. I just had one last night. So good. Excuse me. See, that's why I shouldn't be doing this on camera because y'all are going to hear me burp and all kinds of foolishness. I'm going to pick out some of my brushes that I use on a regular and kind of scatter them about. Let's see. Hey, Ah is in the house. Hey, boo. How you doing? All right. So, so good. So good. All right. For those of you who are VIP, y'all already saw how I set up my makeup and everything. So I have, what was that? Did y'all hear that? Okay, well, I don't know what it was. So anyway, you guys saw how I set up my makeup and stuff. If you guys have not joined the VIP, y'all probably need to consider it because, we just be in the VIP section. No, it was something else. It wasn't the phone. Like I thought I heard somebody shouting or something. Like, I don't know. What in the world was that? I don't like strange noises. I live too close to the highway. Like, that spooks me out. Yeah, I know. I have a plethora of makeup. Don't judge me. Yep, this just goes to show you, okay, how much makeup a person can acquire. I am going to use the last bit of this primer. It's by It Cosmetics and it is oil free all day. I got a sample. I don't know where the heck I got this from. I think it was in an Ipsy bag that I got the sample, and I kind of like it. I mean, it's not oily. It's really matte or whatever, but I kind of like it. And then I'm going to start with my Rose Witch Hazel Water. I got this from TJ Maxx, and it is so good. I'm hoping I can find some more of it, or at least, like make my own with the proper ingredients. But this is so good and so refreshing, and it just makes your face feel like satin or something. It's so good. So before I prime my face, I'll spray it. I still use like the spray all day or slay all day, but I like trying stuff new every now and then. And it also helps spread the product out, which is so good. So if you're like me, I don't really like to get my hands all in the makeup and stuff. So I have a bunch of tools. To just help me spread my makeup out. Primer is like so important. You want to create that barrier in between you and the makeup. I've got to stop texting while I'm doing stuff. Says I haven't worn much makeup since quarantine. Really? I can't stay out of it. Tatted Hearts, I can't do rose. Oh, you can't do rose water? Too much fragrance. Plus for me, it's just like spraying perfume. I feel you. I feel you on that. It has a lovely fragrance though. Not gonna lie. It does have a lovely fragrance, but if you don't like that smell, then you probably would need to stay away from it because no. All right, I'm going to be looking in my mirrors. I'm trying to get them as close to the screen as possible so you guys aren't going, where the heck is she? Yeah, I think this is good. I have a magnifying mirror and a regular mirror. And these are my reading glasses, so I'll check in to see what y'all are talking about. Make sure I'm not missing any questions. That primer is really good, though. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty good. My favorite, though, and I haven't used this one yet, but my favorite is Primer Water by Smashbox. This is my absolute favorite. I love it. It doesn't have a fragrance in it. It's about $32 a bottle, but it's worth it because it lasts forever. So I totally love that. Okay, so the first thing I did was prime my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick out my foundation. And I have a lot of foundations that I haven't tried yet. So I'm going to tell you about a couple. Okay, so I have Tarte, which is my absolute favorite makeup company, one of them. And this is the Amazon Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and it is in 51N. It's a deep natural. I think the last time I did, I used Black Radiance because I wanted to do a drugstore type. And then I have Fiona Styles, which Ulta does not carry anymore, but I love this foundation. And I have a bottle and a half left, so, you know. I haven't used my Smashbox yet. This is the Weightless Fill and Oil Shine Control infused with kaolin clay and bamboo powders. I'm thinking about trying this one, even though I didn't use the the heck is that stuff? That water, the primer water. And then I fooled around and got this Becca Skin Love. It's pretty, but it's a little red on me, so I have to do too much to tone it down. And I have not used the Urban Decay All Nighter liquid foundation either, but I do have the All Nighter primer and the All Nighter foundation. So I'm going to use those together to see, you know, what's what. And I thought I had another one, but I think the rest of my foundations are powder, and then I have contouring kits. So I think that's about it. That's all I've been using right now, except for the ones I haven't tried yet. So I'm kind of leaning towards the Smashbox to see if it's a good fit. It is trial and error because you guys know during quarantine, absolutely nobody will allow you to try the makeup on in the store. So it's like a hit or miss. But if you purchase your makeup through Ulta, you know, you could send your makeup back, or you could just walk, you know, into the store and switch it. Hey, Alyssa. Speaking of other foundations, there is some that I have not tried. Believe, which is a drugstore brand. Dermablend, which ended up being too light for me, but it is just right for my daughter. So whenever I have to do her makeup, yeah. This right here, the Born This Way, I'm going to try this at a later date. I have Can't Stop, Won't Stop. One of my subscribers sent me the Stay Matte by Rimmel. I actually did like this. And then I have some Flower, which really, this acts more like a BB cream. It's not a foundation. So it'd be really good to try in the summer, especially if you sweat a lot. So I'm torn between the Smashbox and the NYX. What do you guys think? Should I use the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, or should I use the Smashbox Studio? I'm not sure. This is the NYX. This is a Smashbox. What do y'all think? What are y'all saying? Let me know how you like the Born This Way. I like it. I really do. Like, I like it. It's not full coverage, but it's buildable. So I enjoy the NYX. Okay, so I'm going to try this one. I'm so excited. Never tried it before. This is going to be my first time trying it. So let's see. Let's see what it's going to do. Let's see how it's going to fare, you guys. I'm excited. All right, I'm going to use my little silicone because y'all know you use less foundation with your silicone. And I love this thing. I hope I can find a couple more. I got this from Sally's Beauty Supply. It was like $3. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, shut the front door. This thing was $3? But they only had one left, and I was kind of upset about it. I was like, you can't have something on sale for $3 and then just have one in the store. Like, what is that? I don't understand. Like, but I guess they were like trying to get rid of them or whatever. So now the handle on the silicone is really flimsy. So maybe that's what it was. But I've had that silicone applicator for a long time. Ooh, it goes on really smooth, you guys. I don't see any creasing or anything. It seems to be blendable. The color is a little off, but contouring will fix that. I love to use my circular motions, kind of blend this in while I'm stippling. So the stipple effect is just a little pounce. That's where they get that, oh, I beat my face today. The first time I heard that, it was on TV, and I was like, what the heck are they talking about? Are they beating people up? Like, are we talking about makeup, or did the subject change and I didn't know what was going on? It was hilarious. Mm-hmm. Okay, not bad. Not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. Hey, Carols. Hey, Ray. I mean, this is doable. Like, I can do this. It's not bad at all. I kind of feel like I want to build it up, but then I kind of feel like if I do, then the color will be like extremely off. I think I could mix this and it would be okay. But look at that. Do you see that? That's really good, right? That is really good. Look at that. Good call. Y'all know your stuff. So this, once again, is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. And this right here is the color. What color are you, darling? This is Nutmeg. It's supposed to be 24-hour and matte, okay? So the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. We're going to see. I'm going to give y'all an update, too, because I got to go out and be out and about. So I'll definitely give you guys an update and be like, it did last all day or it sucked. So maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'll give you guys an update. But since I got to go out and about, I figured why not do a get ready with me? Because I have not gone live in the daytime in weeks. But normally in the daytime, this is what I'm doing, my makeup, because I have stuff to do. Okay, stop playing with the foundation, Twanna. This looks good though. All right, for my powder, where are my glasses? For my powder, I want to use. Oh, I have to conceal too. I'm just gonna use some LA Girl Pro Concealer. Well, actually, you know what? Cancel that. I'm going to use some Urban Decay for my eyeshadow primer, and I think I'm going to use my Tarte for my under eye concealer, and then I might come back with some Maybelline because I need to crown out my eyebrows. But I do have some Revolution, but the Revolution seems to be really light, and I don't want to mix stupid with stupid here. One be a matte finish and the other one be like a natural finish. I don't like doing that, so we're not going to do that today. All right, I'm going to put my little primer water up, and I'm going to be using my Ulta finishing spray for this. So my powder, I'm going to go back to my Laura Mercier, and this is my Laura Mercier is translucent, and I really, really like it. When you take pictures and stuff, this Laura Mercier does not have a flashback or anything. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it because it lasts for a long time. So you don't even need a lot of powder when you're baking, but this one is the translucent. And I got this from Ulta. I was so excited because I didn't know Ulta sold Laura Mercier. And I was like, when did this happen? Hi, everybody coming in. Thank you for joining me in my little makeup escapades. Again, this is Tarte Shape Tape. And I do apply my under eye concealer a little different. I'm not an Instagram model or anything, so I do this for real. This is what really goes on. Now, I will say this Tarte Shape Tape, it dries fast. So if you're going to use it, you need to have a quick hand or a damp sponge because it will dry really fast. And right now, I'm just using my double-sided mirror. And I like the fact that this has a doe foot applicator because other concealers don't. Most of the time they have like a brush on it, which is kind of streaky, or this, so you have to either use your finger or some other type of applicator. But with Tarte, they have the little doe foot applicator, which is so cool. So I'm totally into it. Now I'm going to take one of my smaller brushes, and I do have a lot of brushes, so don't judge me. I can't help it. You know, I don't know. I'm a brush fiend. Like, I just love brushes, and I don't know why. So it is what it is. I mean, I just like literally can't help myself. I know I have over 100 brushes. I mean, it's clearly I have over 100 brushes, but I can't not go in the store and not buy brushes. Like, I don't know what it is. I tried to keep myself a couple of days ago. I was like out where Ulta was, and I was gonna buy like another foundation of the Born This Way, just because sometimes I have to use two foundations because the color might be a little off. But I knew if I went in there, I was definitely gonna buy some brushes. and they had Jeffree Star stuff in there for like 75% off. I didn't buy it. I didn't go. I don't even like Jeffree Star, but um I like the company that he did the brushes with. But I was like, no, I'm not going in there. I'm not gonna do it because I know what's gonna happen. I'll lose my train of thought and I'll forget why I even came in the store in the first place. So yeah, that's my addiction, my makeup brushes. So I just keep this handy because I told you this stuff dries pretty fast. And you can use a beauty blender if you so choose to. I don't really care for the beauty blender. I don't know why. I just don't. And there's nothing wrong with a beauty blender. And I mean, it really, blends real good. I just prefer brushes. And I like to blend really, really good. Get that stuff. I don't like that those lines like you can see, one thing from the other. I don't like that. Awesome. Are we looking natural? I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids so I can get that out of the way. Um, this primer is by Urban Decay, and this is Eden. This is a full tube. One of my favorites, once again. And I'm just going to take my brush, but you can take your finger or whatever, it doesn't matter. And just blend that in. I go all the way up into my brow because it also makes your brow powder or pomade or whatever you're going to use, it makes it last longer. Kind of gives it an all-day type of thing. But this is my favorite eyeshadow primer. And some people don't use eyeshadow primer at all. Some people just use concealer. But I just kind of find that, I don't know, it kind of messes with the color and the shade of my eyeshadow. You know what I'm saying? Hi. Hi, you guys all over the world, wherever you're tuning in from. Hi. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for my hearts. Thanks for my thumbs up. You guys rock. All right, so we're all primed. And I still have this concealer, which you can tell by the tube is kind of my color, to clean up my eyebrows. That is a must. It has to happen. All right, I'm going to open my Laura Mercier because I got to have this on tap over here. Yes. It's very fine. It's a very fine powder, if you can see that. See that staying power? Whew. Love it. I love it. Don't judge me. I'm going to go ahead and start baking my under eye. Baking. It's good for two things. It's going to lock in your concealer, and it's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles. And the best part about it is if you take pictures or selfies like I do, it's going to help the light bounce in the right places. So you want to make sure that you get a translucent powder. When I use powder like this to bake, or my finishing powder, I don't get powder with color in it at all. No matter what the brand is. If it's drugstore, I use Coty Airspun. But this is the first time I'm actually using Laura Mercier like this quarter. This powder has not disappointed me at all. I mean, it's a really good powder. And it's really good to bake also. I'll tell you why. When you get ready to do your eyeshadow and you have that fallout, at the end of the day, you can just brush that powder off and the fallout goes with it. So it's really good. And remember, it's colorless. This is just powder. It just looks like that until you, you know, start to blend and take that off. And it doesn't have to be Laura Mercier. I just saw it and I always wanted to try it. So I was like, yeah, let me get that real quick. And yeah, it works and I like it. All right, very light bake. I'm going to go in with my brows and I'm going to use my Tattoo Pomade by L'Oreal. This is my absolute favorite. And today, I think I'm going to use my linear brush um, just to kill time. If you have an oval set, you'll notice this is the linear brush that comes in the oval set. It's one of my favorite brushes. Like, I really love this brush. I have a dark brown lacquer in this L'Oreal, but I also have a Maybelline, and it just comes in like a little paint pot. And I just drag my linear brush on one side and drag it on the other because my brush stays flat that way. So I don't go directly in. I go side to side like that. And that puts just the right amount of color on my brush. I use my magnifier. You see what I mean? The linear brush is just like so fast. And now all I have to do is clean up around my brows. Like, I really like this brush. All right, so now I'm just gonna do a little cleanup around my brows, not much. Thanks to the linear brush, I didn't jack myself up too bad. And I used to have this little tiny brush that I would do this with from the dollar store. It was like an elf brush or whatever. But for some reason, I could not find that stupid brush. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. I don't want to use that one either. I need a brush. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna use one of my pinkies. I told y'all I had a lot of brushes. I can't help it. You're learning a few things. Yes, honey. That is what I aim to do. So I'm just going to put very little on the brush, use my magnifying mirror again, and just clean up around. And you see what I'm saying? It doesn't take much at all. Like, I don't know why people just take the concealer and go over the whole eyelid. I just don't understand that. Not that it's wrong. I mean, you can do makeup how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I just, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the look. I don't like, why are you using so much product, for God's sake? Like, it only takes a little product to do this. Yeah. And you know, the cleanup really helps you determine the shape that you want for your brows as well. I don't like, you know, really thick, big eyebrows because my eyebrows are not big and, you know, chunky. So I try to stay within the shape of my natural brow. So, you know, it doesn't look like I'm just going all over the place. Go ahead and wipe that off. I'm going to take, if I can find the right brush, a little blender. Kind of hard in density is what I'm looking for in a blending brush to blend that down. So this one right here is a Morphe. This is the Morphe M173. And what I do is I stay outside of the brow bone and I just blend that in, making sure there's no product on the brush. It's just a clean brush. And you're just going to blend that in. And you see when you do that, it kind of just makes that little line disappear, because what you really want is your eyebrows to be clean and shaped up right. See what I mean? You just really want a pretty shape. You're not looking to, you know, I mean, unless you have a drag queen show or something, you want your brows to look natural, have that nice curve, that nice shape, and then you can move on. So we're going to move on to eyeshadow because that's my favorite part. All right, all right. Y'all are going to help me pick out the palette, okay? Because y'all know I got 100 palettes, but I'm only going to pull out 3. And I'm going to do the same thing next Monday, and the Monday after that, and the Monday after that, until I have tried all the palettes in my collection. Can you guys believe that I actually have makeup in here that I haven't even tried yet? I should be ashamed of myself. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Something that I have not tried yet. Okay, I got this during Christmas, so I'm going to show you guys this palette. I do need my, yeah, I got to have my Anastasia palette because I have to contour my face. Ooh, have I tried this one yet? I don't think I tried it. I was dying to get it, but I didn't try it. And then, yeah, I have. Okay, so I have 3 palettes. All of them are different shape. 2 of them are by the same company, but I have not actually tried the palette. So you guys are going to help me pick what palette, okay? So the first palette I have in my hand is the Nubian by Juvia's Place. Okay, I have not tried it yet. Let me take the little plastic off. And these are the colors. I think they're really cute, very earthy. Okay, then keep that in mind now. Keep that in mind. I'm going to set that over here. I have, okay, this is Too Faced Chocolate Gold. I have swatched this, but I haven't actually used it yet. Oh, it smells so good. Do y'all know this actually smells like real chocolate? Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, it's just so luscious. It smells so good. I don't know why I do this to myself. Okay, that's number 2. Keep that one in mind. And then for Christmas, I got the Enchanted Forest by Too Faced. The packaging is so adorable. Look, it's like a 3D packaging. It's so cute. But then when you open it up, y'all, so they gave me highlight, they gave me blush, they gave me shadow. I have not used this palette yet. Isn't it pretty though? Look at that. It is so pretty. Did you not see your notification? You need to go to my website and get on the mailing list then, because apparently YouTube notifications can't be trusted. I don't appreciate it, YouTube, just to let you know. But anyway, okay, so which one do you guys want me to use? Do you want me to use the Juvia's Place or the Too Faced Chocolate Gold or the Too Faced Enchanted Forest? Let me see what y'all say. Let me see what y'all say. Number 2. I got to vote for number 2. Going once, going twice. Carol, you just might get your wish. You might get your wish today. Because y'all know I'm talking about makeup. I'd be like in a hurry. The Enchanted Forest? Okay, so Carol says number 2. Miss Me says the Enchanted Forest. Okay. And I got, she said, not Forset, Forest. Y'all, this ginger ale is giving me life. Okay, you know what? I might try to do both. I got 2 votes. And I know that there are some matte colors in here. And with number 2, Carol said, okay, Enchanted Forest. All right, then. The votes are in. Now I don't have to. I yield to Miss Carol's. We're going to go with the Enchanted Forest, and then we're going to do chocolate gold next time. Okay? Or I may actually put the chocolate gold in a video. For some reason, I get like so many more, but I got, people can like stop the video and like do it along or whatever. So I guess that's what it is. But okay. I had to make sure I had my double-sided mirror because y'all know I can't see. So, okay. What we got going on in the palettes? We have some frosties. We have some matte finishes. We have some glitters. And then there's highlight up in here called Light It Up. And I'm going to use the Rudolph blush. And I'll show you guys what colors. They always put that little plastic thing in there as if. There's no mirror in here or anything. But whatever. Okay, so. I think I want to start out with my crease. And there is this color in here called Christmas Cookie. That little color right there, Christmas Cookie. I'm going to use that for my transition color because it's so cute. It is so dreamy. It's a very natural color. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. When you see like the blended colors and stuff, you always want to blend down. And what that means is you're going to put your crease color or your transition color down first. And I just pat it down. And the reason you do that, because this is lighter than your crease color. Have you ever seen somebody who has like a color and then a color and then a color, but it's not blended in? It's because they don't use the trick. And I just take a fluffy brush, right? And I start at my crease because I have hooded eyes. And I literally just using, just a little pat, pat, pat. And then kind of, blend it just a little bit. It's not rocket science. And remember, you control the brush, you control the product. So if you start with a little bit and then, work your way up to, the level that you want, should be easy. It's makeup. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be stressful. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Oof, girl. And I always brush my brushes off on like a towel or a makeup wipe in between so that the product doesn't stay on my brushes. That way I don't have to wash my brushes every day. All right, now that I have my transition color on, I am going to go with something darker. And they have something in here called Santa Boots. Okay. Santa Boots right there. My girl is texting me, Nicole from Simply Nicole. Hey, girl. Makeup Tuesday. I'm a day late. She's watching. She said it's Makeup Tuesdays. I said, no, it's Makeup Monday because I'm a day late. I was supposed to do this yesterday. So that's why I was like, okay, what's going to happen is I'm still going to do a live tonight, but I'm going to do the Makeup Mondays today because I'm a day late. Look, stuff was going on yesterday. You know what I'm saying? The trial started. I had to go out and do stuff. It just was not, y'all know how Mondays are. And I hadn't had my coffee. And then today started off crazy, which I don't even want to talk about because that's totally a private matter unless somebody makes it public and then all gloves are off. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just say, if you're in this YouTube game, you definitely will get some haters. Just brush them off. All right, I'm going to take Santa's boots, and I have a very dense brush, just a little bit of color, and I'm going to go straight into my crease and give that darkening effect. Just a little bit. And then I go down on my lid, just the outer portion. Very lightly, I'm just blending it through. And as you can see, it doesn't take long at all. Do you see the difference? Oof. This was a good call, y'all. I'm liking this palette. Okay. Y'all might know a little something, something. Okay. I'm not mad. I am not mad. Yes, my girls came through for me. And again, this is Santa's Boots in the palette. And I'm just taking that and just brushing it through. This is like a little trick that I learned for girls who have hooded eyes. If you didn't notice, like I don't have a socket. You can't see my socket. Most of the time, people's eyes are like this, and you can see where their socket is. Well, I don't have that. See what I'm saying? My eyes are hooded, so I have to, I have to do a little something. I have to play little tricks. I have to trick the eye and give myself a crease, which is what I'm doing with the darker color. So now you can see the difference. Isn't that pretty? Thank you, Carol. Thanks, Miss Me. Y'all did that. I gotta have a lid color really quick. So for my lid, I want something really snazzy. I think I'm gonna go with All Is Bright because it's a little champagne and it's got a little sparkle. Watch me look like a clown Sunday trying this mess. No, no, no. Just look, practice with me. This video will be here forever. Just practice with me. So for this, I'm going to have a flat brush because I'm working with my lid. So for this one, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics number 5. It's really flat. Hey, out and about. Hey, Tanja. My girls, my fam is here. Appreciate y'all. So I'm going to take this little glittery color and I'm just going to use a little bit because I'm working my way up, And I'm going to start in the middle with a circular motion. This is called a halo. Okay. So I'm just going to do that halo and I'm blending into the dark that we already have. You see what I'm saying? Can y'all see that? I'm going to do the same thing on my left eye. I think too, the technique that you use, the motion that you use is really important, especially when you're using glitters. And you have to be really careful because sometimes you'll buy a glitter palette and it only has the shimmer or glitter on top. And then the rest of it is just like, and you're like, that's all I get is just the shimmer on top. Yep. Sometimes we get duped, y'all. When I tell y'all this little champagne color right here, girl, I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I am not mad. I'm not mad at all. Y'all called it. Y'all called it. I mean, this is nice. Y'all got your girl looking all cute. I'm gonna have a big head when I go out to the store. I'm just going to the grocery store. I'm gonna have a big head. All right, I'm gonna go in with this color called Jingleberry. This Jingleberry right here is gonna go right above my everyday eyeshadow. Now this is just me being extra, okay? This right here, you don't have to do it. If you want to stop at this point, by all means you can. This at this point is me being totally extra because you don't have to do this. But I'm gonna do it, because I'm a ham for the camera. This has a little bit of shimmer in it. And the reason I'm doing this, besides being extra, I want to dim down that line between that dark and the light. So this is kind of like I'm playing with my crease here. And this is just a blending. And I mean, I put just a tad bit on my brush. I did not go in there full force. Like it's just a little bit of color on my brush for real. And I just apply it. And after I tap, 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 I start blending in a little circular motion. The kind of brush that you use is really important. I need it to be kind of wide. You see how that brush is wide, but it's not too big? This is really important because it really flares out in your crease and it gives you control of the product. I like to use my whole area or whatever. If you do this, then you're using too much wrist. But if you come out, you're using more. You're making the brush do the work, if that makes sense. Dang, girl. Y'all did that. Y'all did. Yeah, this is a good pick. I mean, for real, I'm done with my eyeshadow at this point. Like, and then we brush the bake away. Okay. I think I'm cute now. So don't talk to me right now. I'm just a little bit too cute. I need to calm down. Don't judge me, okay? I'm just being silly. I got to do a liner. Now, for me, this is super simple and super easy. I'm going to take one of my BH brushes and I'm just wiping the tip off. And this one is the number 9 brush. I use it for my brows sometimes, but I also use it when I'm doing an eyeshadow liner. For me, the eyeshadow liner is the best. I'm going to go back in with Santa's Boots because it's the darkest color in here. So it's going to be a dark brownish, kind of blackish thing. I said I need to get back into makeup. I don't usually wear a lot, but I need to start playing around. I love to play in makeup. Look at Miss Me using all the special effects. Yes, honey, we have slayed the eye. So I'm just going to take a little bit and line my eyes up with that. I'm not real big on liner on the bottom. Like for real, I'm not. Most of the time I just line the top. I like it. It's really nice. Like, I really like this. So at this point, what I do is grab my mascara. Thanks for choosing this, you guys. My first time using it. I actually like it. I mean, like, I really like that palette. I found a new best friend in my makeup drawer. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me see. What have I got down here in the way of mascara? I have so many mascaras. It's not even funny. When I say so many, I kid you not. I wouldn't lie to you. It's an obsession. Like, I really need to stop. I'm saying it out loud. How do you line with a hooded eye? Like I just did. I mean, I don't like liquid eyeliner. So I use powder, or I'll use like the little pot, and I literally just line my waterline on top of my brows, and that's it. Like, I hardly ever use liner on the bottom unless I'm going for a smoky eye or a really dramatic effect. I don't even fool with my bottom lashes or anything. I just kind of mute it out. This is really good stuff, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that eyeshadow is like giving me life. Like, I can't believe I let it sit in there for what, 4 months? I got it in December during the holidays. But in actuality, I got 2 palettes by Too Faced around Christmas because they had that pumpkin spice. I got to show y'all that pumpkin spice. Ooh, I might use that one tomorrow. See, this is the thing when I get back into makeup and, making myself look pretty and feel pretty, I kind of get excited about it. And so I knew I was going to have to get out of my funk, my quarantine funk, and just, go for it and, like, stop sulking. Miss Rona didn't get you. Stop sulking and do your freaking job. I have to talk to myself like that sometimes. Do you guys not do that? Like, talk yourself out of a funk? I have to do that. Get up and do your job. Look pretty, dadgummit. So this is a little trick that I do. I take a highlighter, whatever highlighter I feel like for the day, and I pop it right there in the corner. For me, I'm over 40, so this is gonna, make my eyes pop. I'm not gonna look tired. It's gonna open my eyes up, and it just has a pretty effect. You can do this with your whole, line, or you could just pop it on the corner. Just a little bit goes a long way. Look at that. I mean, just pop. And I love it. I'm using Anastasia of Beverly Hills for this little pop of color, but it just kind of gives you a sparkle. And that is so pretty. Like, I like it. I really like this eyeshadow though. Like, y'all, that was a good call. Y'all did that. I'm going to go ahead and contour really quick. The Anastasia Beverly Hill palette I'm using is the 6-tone, and this is powder, but they do have a cream if you like cream instead of powder. So I just take my dark. My cheek stops here. So you don't go all the way to your mouth. You literally start at the top of your ear, okay? And you're just lightly going. And you see how that carves out your cheekbone? So now 2 things are going on. I can see my cheekbone, but now my color is beginning to look more realistic. Because if you don't do this, to me, it looks like you just have peanut butter all over your face or something. So your face, for real, when you look at your face without makeup, there are different shades going on your face. You know what I'm saying? The light is going to hit it differently. So you're just like playing with the light. You're making your face dark where it needs to be, light where it needs to be, so it looks more natural. You see what I'm saying? Like, all of a sudden I have a cheekbone. Before I didn't. Now I got this beautiful cheekbone. And I'm a big believer in building up. I would never just slap it on there. Like, that's not cute. at all. I would not tell you guys to do that. Then I'm going to take a lighter color. So the darkest color in the palette is what I just contoured with. And now I'm going to go to the next one right here at the top. And I'm going to finish my contour on my face above both eyebrows. And then I circulate all the way up to my hairline, because I have a round little chubby face. So I do what's best for me. Some people contour a little bit different, and that's totally fine. It's just what works for you. I always tell people, play with your makeup, in private, so you'll know what you want to do, the next day, or, when you just need to practice. And I got my lace front scooted back a little bit so I can get my hairline really good. I'm still not feeling this thing with the baby hair though, but, you know, it's a curly wig, so I'm taking that shade and I'm just carving out that little bone right there. And then I drag it down a little bit to blend it. That's it. Just a couple of little quick moves, you know what I'm saying? Just to line your face. And then just brush it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're done. It's not that hard. Don't let anybody tell you makeup is hard. No, it's not. Makeup is art. It's fun. Well, it's fun to me. I contour under my lip just a little bit. It takes 2 seconds because I don't really have big lips, so I have to do something. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my nose. I don't have beautiful full lips, you know. Like, mom didn't bless me with that. But my mom doesn't have big lips either. Like, she just doesn't. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Something happened. Oh, were y'all doing something that you weren't supposed to be doing? And that's the reason why I have these lips. Who's my real daddy? Now, let me tell you about the way I contour my nose. I take that brush and I'm going to go under that little thing to make a peak. But when I go all the way up, I don't go to my brow. I go right there in the line of my eye. You see what I'm talking about? I do that because I'm drawing the eye into my eyeshadow. You don't have to wait until the very end to do this. You can literally do this before your eyeshadow if you want to. A lot of times, if you're in a hurry, you can take that contour and brush it right into your crease area, and that's your transition color. So you can literally kill 2 birds with 1 stone, like literally. So after I do that, I go back in with next to the lightest color in the palette, and I'll go on down and make sure that my crease is still there on the top. And then really, really quick, I take a fluffy brush. Yeah. And just carve that out real quick. Because you don't want it to look like a highway. It's just nose contour. And then go ahead and blend this in with my Laura Mercier. At this point, if you want to, you can use blush. And on some of my tutorials, I will use a blush. But you see how it's like it's just barely there, like you can see a contour, but it's not, striking you dead in the face. It's really subtle, it's really pretty. I mean, and everything is blended properly like I want it. You could always use that translucent powder to tame things down if you think it's too much. And you see what I'm talking about that brow pomade? It's 24-hour tattoo. So you can't take this brow off unless you wash it off. And it's only like $6 or $7, like at Walgreens or CVS or something. Like, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg on this stuff. Couple of things that I probably won't ever spend a lot of money on, one of them being eyeliner. I just don't see the point in a $20 eyeliner. Like, that's just never going to happen. Not in my house anyway. Get this off of my shirt. Because I'm about done. Like, for real, for real. I always tell people, you do makeup online or whatever and you do it live, it's going to take a little bit longer because you have to talk to your audience. But if you're doing this, like just for yourself, literally, you'll be done in 15-20 minutes. And the more you practice, the more you do it, the better you become. The quicker, the faster. I mean, look at this. It's so pretty. I just can't leave it sitting there. I have to use it. This is highlight. Ooh, look at that brush. Yes. Swish, swish, sis. I know. I should really be ashamed of myself. But, I mean, if you're not using highlight, what are you doing with your life? Look at that. Cheekbones for days. For days. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you, highlight is everything. Like, just like, you can't go wrong. You could not go wrong. I have a Cupid's bow, so I always highlight my Cupid. Hey, girl, how you doing? Makeup is happy. Makeup is happy. I love this. OMG. Yep. All I gotta do now is put my lips on, girl. Let me find my lips, girl. Should I do lashes? What do you guys think? I'm terrified of makeup. Are you serious? Tatted Heart says, or, just get to the face lip injections. Nope, not doing that. Oh, you could round out your Cupid bow with a lip pencil. I plan on it. Fill it in with a lipstick and then put a bead. I don't like the gloss. I like the matte look. But yeah, for sure. For real, for sure. What do y'all think so far? Look, I'm feeling this. All I got to do now is figure out how the heck I'm going to lay this lace down because I'm not going outside like this. I refuse to be embarrassed like those ladies at the restaurant. Not doing that. I don't want to go anywhere and somebody tell me, you need to go fix that before you come in. Go in the car and tack that down. Like, what if you don't have the glue in the car? What you going to do? You need to fix that before you go out. And that way people won't be calling you out. I'm just saying. I think I am going to do a lash. I think I'm going to do a lash today, you guys. I'm going to do a lash. I don't know which one, but I'm going to do a lash. I have so many eyelashes. I know the ones I want to try, but the ones I want to try, you guys, I can't because I have to do a paid advertising. They were sent to me by a company, but today I'm going to use Eyelure London Definition Lashes. I've already used one pair. Makeup is harmless, though. Well, most of it. Well, there is, a couple of makeup, I wouldn't use. There's a couple of things out there I probably would never use, but I've seen it and I'm like, I don't really think. So while I'm doing my lashes, for those of you, thank you. Look at my 10 thumbs up in the daytime. I'm doing stuff in the broad daylight, y'all. I started cosmetology in 1992. And then in 1994, I graduated. It took me a little bit longer because I had my baby. So I got pregnant when I was 20. I had my baby at 21. And I was literally out working in the field of cosmetology in 1994. Um, I went to work for Regis hairstylist, if you've ever heard of them, after renting a booth from this lady that was absolutely crazy. If you go to cosmetology school, never walk out into the field renting a booth first. That's murder. That's literally murder. Like, don't ever do that. Um, but I did, and I learned my lesson. So I ended up at Regis Hairstylist, one of the best hairstylists families like in the South. Like, it just was amazing to work for them. You get a percentage of everything you do. You also get 10% on all the products you sell. And then if you have a niche, like for me, it was makeup. I could do nails, but for real, I was all about the makeup. I would get paid more than, other girls. Like, they were just really interested in hair. Anyway, I became a master cutter. And what that is someone who really hones in on haircuts. And I found a passion for it. Around the time Friends, y'all remember that show Friends? It was real popular and I loved that show. I still watch it to this day. I watch the reruns. Remember Rachel's haircut? Everybody wanted Rachel's haircut. And so I got really good at it, and I would watch celebrities on TV, right? And I would mimic their, hairstyles on my little dummy at home and in the classroom. And so, I got really, really good at, you know, doing that, figuring out a way, because they don't teach you how to do, stuff like that at school. They really don't. You don't really learn the bulk of your talent and your craft until you get out, in the real world and start working. And so, I mean, I literally liked it, but I also was working in the church as a minister of music. I've been doing that for years. I started um, doing music in the church when I was like a baby, 5, 6 years old, singing. And then I started playing piano. I went to school and I started playing the flute. And, it just, you know, it's going to happen. It's already happening. So why shoot yourself in the foot? Just admit it. You are a musician. You're a psalmist. You're a singer. So I fought, back and forth. I was like, what do I want to do with my life? Do I want to sing? Do I want to direct choir? Do I want to stay in the music? Or do I want to, cut hair for the rest of my life? And I'll be honest with you, cutting hair wasn't what I went to cosmetology school for, but I did find a passion in it, and it really helped me grow as a hairstylist. Um, and it helped me grow in the terms of, how to deal with people, on a daily basis. So I'm very appreciative of that. But I think God had something different planned for me because I developed this carpal tunnel in my right hand because I'm right-handed, and I had to pick what I was going to do. Are you going to cut hair or are you going to play the piano? And I was not about to give my piano up for anything. So I ended up retiring early and was really depressed about that. Like, I fought depression for years because, I was like, I have a kid now, and I would still do hair at home sometimes, not braids or anything like that, but, just like a simple, style or whatever, because, clients, when they become a client of yours, they don't want anybody else to do their hair. So for a while I did that. I worked in the studio doing dummy tracks. If you've ever had a song with just the music, a karaoke tape, and there's somebody on there, not the real celebrity, but you might hear somebody like me singing on the dummy track to show you how the song goes. So I did that, and every time I went to the studio and did that, I was compensated. So it was cool, you know, because I was like, I get to use my voice. Anyway, in 2005, I found myself in Houston, Texas. Love Houston, Texas. I mean, I love Texas. Had so much fun there. I got to work for Paramount. I was doing makeup for Good Morning Houston, and it was just like so amazing. But once again, somebody used their discernment and said, "You work in the ministry, don't you?" I knew you were a singer when you came in, and I ended up working for Victory Christian Center. And it was like, no matter what I do, I still end up working at somebody's church. For God's sake, I couldn't get away from it. And, I just kind of said, you know what? But something wonderful happened while I was in Houston, you guys. I discovered podcasting. And I didn't know anything about working on the internet and all that kind of stuff. But I answered this ad in the newspaper. Somebody was looking for um, what they call a VJ, which is kind of like on Blog Talk Radio. You like my lashes? Are they good? This stuff dries really fast. It comes with its own adhesive. It dries really fast, and they're already curved, so they're real easy to put together. But anyway, that's how I came to come to the world of podcasting. So I went from podcasting to Periscope, from Periscope to YouTube. And it only took me 49 years. Tell your own story, and then nobody else can take that away from you. Y'all know how people love to throw shade. Tell on your own self. It totally takes the wind out of their sail when they can't fix their story or fix your story like they want to. It messes them up. All right, lipstick time. I don't know what kind of lipstick I'm gonna use, but I know it's gonna be matte. I really want to try this because You Should Be in a Musical. That's only because you've heard me sing, but people who haven't heard me sing probably wouldn't like that. Only because you guys watched the video. I'm never doing that again, by the way. Never. Do you guys hear me? I'm never singing on camera again. Not on my YouTube channel. Never. That was a one-time fluke. I love the chair, and you are so pretty. Thank you, Angie. Y'all, Angie in real life is coming on my channel so we can talk about Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Remember I told y'all that the other day? We just have to set a date. So Angie, now that you're in here, I can tell you I took down my Ma Rainey's video so that me and you can do this the right way. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild because I'm stuck on this color for some reason, and I'm going to line it up with my MAC. So this Wet n Wild is number 938A. It's got a bit of a shimmer, and it's kind of pinkish. And then this MAC right here is so old, I can't even. This is A86, and I want to say it's chocolate teas. This is MAC chocolate teas, and then this is Wet n Wild 938A. So if you're watching this again because you want to mimic this look, make sure you write these down. And I got both of these from Ulta. So they have them online and they have them in the store. If you can't find it in the store, just go online. Now I use this brand because they're moisturized matte finishes. So you don't need a balm. Even if you have really, really dry lips, it's already moisturized. So and I want to tell you something about liquid lipstick. It's designed to stay on your lips. So if you put a barrier in between the lipstick and your lips, it will not stay like it's supposed to because it's formulated to grip to your skin. So I don't know if you guys knew that or not, But if you are prone to dry lips, um, go to Simply Nicole's website. Hey, Nikki, and get her lip gloss. That stuff, I sleep in it, and it moisturizes my lips like nobody's business. And I'll leave that in the description box. I'll put it in there later before I leave for the store. So what I do is I take that and do it a little line, and then I come back to this. And I just kind of blend it together until I get the ombre effect that I want. That's the whole goal. The goal is ombre. That's the goal. The goal is to get your lips lined up real good and to get your little ombre going. I know I'm a perfectionist. Don't judge me. Do not. Don't judge me. I'm sorry. I'm taking forever. I just have to, it just has to be right. Like it literally just has to be right, or else I'm not satisfied. I'm going to take this chocolate right here and go in the middle. Yeah, because I want a little bit more ombre. Sometimes it takes me about 3 colors to do it, but I like it. And so this is going to stay on all day. Now, for the end piece, this right here, slay the day. This right here, hold this far away from your face before you seal in everything. This is a finishing spray and it works really good. But if you do it like this, you're going to ruin your makeup. So make sure that you wipe the tip and then you spray away from you and then you spray your face. So you want to leave it out here. And that's it. Normally, if my little fan was plugged up, it would be fanning me right now. But I literally love this makeup. You guys did a good job. Angie, you should have been in here. They were picking my makeup for me and all kinds of nonsense. I was like, look at them trying to get their girl together. I ain't mad. I'm not mad. And I actually do like this hair. I don't know what I'm going to do to the front of it, but for real, I actually like this hair. Like, I'm not kidding. I hated it when I first got it, and I left them a horrible review. So I'm going to go back to Amazon and kind of lighten up on the review. I just feel like, for if you're going to pay over $100, for a lace front, that when it gets to your house, it should look like what you paid for. I shouldn't have to, do all kinds of things to my hair, to make it look like it should have looked out of the pack. I was really upset when I got this hair. I mean, for real. Now, it's still not 20 inches of hair. Let's be real. But it's not as bad, because I had to shampoo it and condition it and, let it sit up overnight and all this kind of foolishness. And it should have been treated like that, from the jump. Now, and I just say that because I am a weave wearing connoisseur, honey. I love me some weave. I love me some hair. Um, yeah, I want what I pay for. Now, I don't like these little baby hair things, but in order for this lace to get right, I guess I'm going to have to do a little something, something. What do y'all think? Y'all picked my makeup out for me. Did I do a good job? I told y'all I got a lot of brushes. Don't talk about me. Just leave me be. Do not talk about me. I mean, I liked her tutorial and everything, but she got too many brushes. Oh, let me turn my light down so you guys can kind of get what is going on my face. I do have my ring light on like pretty light. Yeah, that's good. So what did y'all think? Is it good? Let me see what y'all are saying. I'm not here for it, Tony. Come correct when you approach a lady. Oh, did you? Ooh, somebody got it. Ooh. Somebody got it. Oh, thank you, Tatted Hearts. Oh my God, this chair. Have y'all seen my chair? Girl, she is so bougie, honey. This chair is so bougie. Look at this mess. She bougie. This chair right here, I have been eyeballing this chair forever and I finally got me one. So yes, I'm all in it. You sing like a magical unicorn floating on a cloud. You're so sweet. Yay. Oh, I have an Ulta gift card. We need to go cyber shopping together. Oh, Angie, tell everybody about your event. Angie is a new representative for Mary Kay. Yay, sis. She knows I love makeup, so I'm not going to miss it. But she has an event coming up. So yeah, type your information in there with your email. So if they want to join the Zoom, they can come in and shop. I can't wait to see your presentation. Yes, I used to do Mary Kay. So I'm all about that Cherries Jubilee lipstick if they still have it. Wink, wink. Okay. How about I pay you to come? Well, you know, I used to do that. Now I would show up to a wedding or show up somewhere and, you know, do the zhuzh. Oh, Lord, tatted hearts. That's my earth, air, fire. I need to watch that one day. What was that? The Craft? Angie said, how is your vlogging kit working? It's not. I haven't touched it since that day. I have not touched it. But you know what I am going to do? I am going to use it when I go out and about. I figured out a use for it because it was only $30. So I didn't feel like I needed to take it back to the store. You know what I'm saying? It was just $30. So for me, with the spring here and summer coming up, I'm going to do some vlogging. And I'm going to do some outside stuff, you know, and I definitely am going to use it for my birthday party in July. So if for nothing else, it'll definitely get some use. And I do have 2 phones. So both of them are connected to my YouTube. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to have to use it with my Android, but my Android has really, really good cameras. I think it's got like 2 or 3 cameras. It's got 3 cameras on the back, 3 lenses or whatever. I don't know, but it's really good. And it's a Samsung, so it's the bomb. I love the ombre look, but I haven't mastered it yet. It's really easy. I'm so stuck on that chair. Do you like the hair? Do you guys like it? It is. I did get it from Amazon. And I think it was like $123 when, you know, all said and done, tax and everything. I didn't have shipping on it because I have Amazon Prime, but you just have to work with it a little bit, you know? You just have to work it. Because I'm telling you, when I got this out of the pack, I was so mad, you guys. Y'all should have seen me. Your girl was about to go off. I mean, I was so mad. Like, how could they do this to me? I can't believe I got gypped. They conned me again. I am never. I mean, I was pissed. Oh, God. You ever do something and then you look back on it and just crack up at yourself? I was so out of line. Like, I'm glad nobody heard me because, ooh, child, she was out of character, honey. She was out of character. Yes. I'm trying to get my little hair bow in here if I can, y'all. Just try kind of, because I want that hair to be back off my ear. It's kind of cute. Which one is this? It says Queen. I like that. Okay. I told you. This is another reason I'm single. I'm high maintenance. I mean, goodness. Tony Gonzalez, whoever you are, I'm just so glad that you got blocked, especially if you were being rude. Don't come in here being rude to my guests. It's cute. Thank you. Don't come in here being rude. This is my family. This is the Victory Village. Don't come in here with that. I'm here for it, Tony. Come correct when you approach a lady. Doggone straight. Cute. Is it a gamer's chair? Yes, it is. It is. It was $109. I don't think it was any tax or anything like that, and Amazon Prime. So, yes. Oh, honey, when July gets here, I'm celebrating the whole month. As a matter of fact, I should be celebrating the whole year because I'm fixing to be 50. Oh, can y'all believe it? 50. Ugh. Okay, yeah, yes, it's Friday, April 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern on my Air Beauty channel. Email me, airbeauty1@gmail.com. Y'all don't forget that, airbeauty1@gmail.com. If you are interested in Mary Kay, your girl Angie is going to hook you up. Yeah, you will need a link because it's on Zoom. So if you want in, you have to use that email to get it. Yes. Thank you. Okay. I was wrong. The hair is, it's still not 100%, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot better than when it looked out of the pack. And I used this product on this hair called Cake. Okay. And I mean, it's just really pretty. It's really, and it smells so good. It smells so processed when I first got it. Don't ever, this is just, you know, you don't have to do what I tell you to do, but I should reword myself and say you shouldn't ever use weave or wig straight out of the pack because that processing. And last night when I was washing my hair, um, and then I washed my hair first, and then I turned around and I washed this wig, and the black stuff that came out of that wig was absolutely horrific. It will definitely make you think twice. Definitely. I mean, it's just processing though. You know, when they go through the sewing machines and stuff like that, it's really just processing. It's not dirt, but you don't want to wear that, and you definitely don't want your hair to smell bad. Like it just smelt bad, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm super excited about this hair now. Because I can see, like, I have it on. I'm not going to just leave it like this every time I wear it, but I do see some hope for it. So this right here, this is a good look. And thank you guys so much for helping me pick out my makeup today. I can see y'all are going to be a fun group to deal with. Y'all, we're going to have some fun on this channel. We're going to have some fun, a gang of fun. If you haven't already, go to my about section and my channel section and go ahead and sign up for my tea channel, okay? Because we're going to be doing some deep discussions over there if you haven't already. And I just started talking about this channel last week, and I have over 100 subscribers in 1 week. So I'm excited about that. Like, I didn't think, I was like, surely, you know, there are so many tea channels out there. Nobody's going to be paying attention to me. Girl, I was wrong. So I was wrong. Let me shut my mouth, honey. But I got so many things that I have to show you guys on this channel. I got new jewelry box that I got to show you guys. Just all kinds of stuff. I got a new printer, and I need to hook that thing up tonight because I have some pictures that I need to print for my planners. So I'm definitely going to show you guys that. I still haven't shown you guys my everyday journal, which I definitely need to get into, or at least show you guys what I do as far as, you know, a dream board, because I have mine in a traveler's notebook. So Angie said, did you mean to title it Makeup Monday? Yes, I meant that because I was supposed to have it. So tonight is going to be Talk About It Tuesday. I'm talking about the Amy Fisher story. So if you guys are not up on the Amy Fisher story, get yourself together, because at 9, hey sugar, at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight, Talk About It Tuesday, we are talking about the Long Island Lolita. We're talking about that girl, honey, the Amy Fisher story, okay? So y'all need to be here so we can talk about her and talk about, you know, what happened and where they are now and all that kind of stuff. Because that story right there worked a nerve. I don't know if you guys were into it, like for the real actual story, and then the movie came out, and I didn't even know there were 2 movies that came out. The first one had Drew Barrymore in it, and the second one has Alyssa Alano. Is that how you say her name? Alyssa Alano, from Who's the Boss? That girl from Charmed, that girl. I liked her version a little bit better, but since Drew Barrymore's was the first, I'm going to go ahead and look at her version as well, because I think she's a really great actress, like the best, one of the best actresses out there. So I'm definitely going to look at hers while I eat something. I usually eat between 4 and 7, doing this intermittent fasting. And so, but if you guys are VIP, then you already know about my intermittent fasting. So You know about that, and you know about my affirmations, and you know about asking God to manifest, my healthy me and all that kind of stuff. So if you're not VIP, I'm sorry. We be talking, about it. But y'all can get in if y'all want to. You can join. It's just $2.99 a month. I spend more than that at Starbucks. I'm just saying. I'm feeling this hair. This is really cute. It almost looks like my hair. I want to almost say, I feel like, somebody's going to be like, is that your hair? What y'all think? It don't look that real, do it? I'm tripping. I'm bugging. Okay, look here. Y'all. How about Nas X, Satan Shoes? One of my really good friends, last night did an expose about that, and I shared his video on my community tab. So if you guys don't know the information, man, go look at that. He had an in-depth discussion about that last night. For me, I don't know this boy. I've never heard of this boy in my life. Like, I'm not even kidding. Lil Nas or Nas X or Lil Nas X. I saw the video. On one hand, my artistic side loved the theater of it all and the dramatics of it all. But over here, on my logical side and my spiritual side, I think the boy is a little disturbed. Now, do I think that boy put a drop of blood in each shoe and that's why it costs so much? No. I think it's paint or something, water, colored water or something. I don't think that there's actually blood. And if it is, whose blood is it? Is it your blood? Where'd you get the blood from? Did you go to a blood bank? Like, what happened? Did you kill a cow and you drain it for blood? Like, there's so many questions, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like some people, they just believe the hype. And I just think he wants to stand out and be heard so bad. And he has the money and he has the resources to do that. You know what I'm saying? The wilder your ideas are, the better the industry likes it because it brings money to the yard. You know what I'm saying? And so as long as he's making his label money, they're not going to stop him from doing ridiculous stuff. Again, I had never heard of this guy. I thought maybe he was a rapper, but no, he's singing. Back again, my creative side, he's got a little voice, you know what I'm saying? I would prefer hearing him sing without auto-tune and stuff like that. But he was holding his notes or whatever, But again, on the realistic side, I just feel like he is a troubled child, and he talks about some of the trouble with, being a Black artist and coming out, as a gay man and all this kind of stuff. I don't know what that's like. And if it makes you act like this, really, Lil Nas? Really? I can't with these kids. Now, here I am, 49 years old. If I had thousands of dollars to spend on a video, it would totally be a completely different type of video. Like, I would be consulting with the Tyler Perrys of the world, the Oprah Winfreys of the world, being like, I got 10, 20, 30, $50,000, $60,000 or whatever, $100,000, and I need to be making a video, and I need you to help me. Money talks. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's crazy. I'm not doing that. Lil Nas will get no more time than this, what we just talked about. He won't get any more of my airtime, period. I think he's a little crazy. He's a little disturbed. Everybody has a little crazy in him now. Don't get it twisted. But I think he's just a little bit disturbed. And I think he's trying to get his message across of some things that happened to him, that happened in his life. So I get it. If you look at that video, you'll get it too. There's a message in there and it's not subliminal. It's clear, slaps you in the face message. So we know he's been hurt. We know he was hurt in the church. We know that people always want to condemn gay folk, always want to send them to hell. So since he's going to go to hell, he may as well go down there and take over. That's his imagination. But then some of that stuff happened in real life. So, he's on the prayer list. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to feel that way forever. He's young. He's going to get over it. He needs to work through it, whatever it was. A lot of us went through stuff, when we were younger, but you got to work through it. There's no test without a testimony. So that means you have to do the work. So maybe this is his way of doing the work. He shocked Hollywood. He shocked the media. And, so now he's getting a lot of attention, but the pain is still there. So he's going to have to deal with it one day. And if this is his way of dealing with it, I hope it works. But if not, seek a therapist or a psychiatrist and get yourself some help. All right? That's how I feel. Anywho, it is crazy. Good. That's the response you want. Be on tall, girl. Anyway, I'm going to go and do something with this hair. Get ready to go to the grocery store. Get Uncle Luke situated because I know he's probably about ready for something to eat. So I don't know what we're going to eat. I kind of wanted pizza yesterday. I kind of did. I kind of wanted pizza yesterday, but I don't know. I'm not supposed to be eating that stuff. I really need to eat a salad. And every night I say, you guys, I'm going to eat a salad. I never eat a salad. I literally went to bed last night. Went to bed. I took a nap. I woke up. I did my live stream. I came on late last night, and I've been late 2 days in a row, which is not like me. Y'all know I'm on at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, hell or high water, but I've been late 2 days in a row. Y'all, please forgive me. But I'm telling you, when I hung up from my live stream and I waddled right back in there to bed. I couldn't make it. I was just like, so I'm going to take my B12 and try to give myself some energy, go get something to eat for me and Uncle. And I will talk to you guys tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to be doing some channel reviews like I promised. I'm going to be talking about the Amor Fishy story and all that stuff. So come back to holler at me and bring a friend so we can all have some fun tonight. I love you guys so much. If you're going out, please get your hand sanitizer, get your mask. Make sure you use gloves at the pump so you're not picking up any random germs. Our MAPCO has gloves right there at the pump for everybody, which I love them for that. That's a great idea. They're disposable gloves. So, do that to keep you and your family safe. Remember to always live on purpose. And I will be talking to you guys tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye, loves.